Alright, y'all. I've discovered a few things since I took off the plastics on here. I'm replacing them. I had to re-weld this bracket on here. And I did it actually a couple nights ago. I had it basically zip tied on there. I used my new Harbor Freight welding machine. Welded that bracket on there. And this bracket was barely hanging too. I had it zip tied, so I welded it on there. Guess I should have shown that in the video, but I didn't. I'll do that next time. And this bracket, I had this thing zip tied. I drilled a couple holes here and here and here and here and had it zip tied, but I just welded it here a couple days ago, like on the outside and on the inside right there. So it's pretty stable now. I'll tell you another thing I did. The rear brakes were not working. Right here. They were not working. They were barely working after I got back from that Red River motorcycle trails. So I noticed it didn't have any. Well, basically you have to open it up, your rear brakes. Right here, you have to take off that lid right there. 2 Allen screws, turn this thing sideways. I have to take that lid off and dump more fluid in there. And then I bled the brakes. Man, it looked like the freaking water. You can still see there's oil right there. I need a cap. But I bled it right there. And it was like brown water coming out. It wasn't water, but it's pretty thin brake fluid. I guess they put it in there in China. But the brakes work really good now. But like I said, you got to take these 2 bolts off and put your brake fluid in there, and you know, pour it in there, you know, loosen it up, pump the brakes, you know, normal bleeding process. Then I had to refill it like 2 or 3 times to get all that nasty fluid out of there. Yep. Anyways, here's the before. Plastics. So I'll smash right there. I just got it hanging on there right now. It never did have like a tail piece, or it did, but it was like shattered. It was like non-existent. I've already taken it off. This side's actually in pretty good shape. Here are the new pieces right here and right here. Let's get to work. The rear plastic on. That's not a bad muffler. The guy said it came from the factory with that. Okay, now it's got to go in there. That'll work. Shit, it might melt. I don't think it'll melt. Yeah, bolt's long enough. Nope. Bolt ain't long enough. A little red Loctite. Oop. And here comes another motorcycle. Don't drip. It's dripping on my other bolt. Got enough for two. Screwdriver. Not bad. Not too bad. It just went from a 2016 to a 2021. Right? Maybe not. Uh-oh. Right there. That grommet. See if it makes sense. Who knows? Alright. Don't fall. Red Loctite. Red or blue? I had blue, but I ran out. Okay, I'm not going to put you on all the way. Oops. Not yet. Okay. Other side. Starting to look pretty good now. Not quite stripped. Won't work. Red Loctite on my new plastic. Not today. Come on, Red Loctite. Don't run out on me now. Whew, thank you, Red Loctite. Alright. Getting my plastics greasy. better sell it now while it looks good. Hey, you're touching them. Oh. All right. And up front, right here. 2 more on each side right there. And right here, I don't have any bolts or screws, so I'm gonna put just zip ties on there. All right. Hey, what's up with you? Can you guys see? Looks like it. Yep. Probably put 2 in each one. I think the zip ties probably work better than the friggin' bolts. Maybe, maybe not. Sometimes they do. We'll see where I welded that thing in the back. That muffler. I looked up zip tie on Wikipedia one day. The guy that invented it, I'm sure he was working at a company when he invented it, like in the 60s or the 50s. Looks good. I don't know if he got a cent because he was working at that company when he came up with the idea. That sucks for him. Yep. And it had a different name when they first came out. I forgot what they were called. They weren't zip ties. Yeah, I don't remember what they were. One more over here. Yep. It's kind of like a lot of these companies make you sign something. If you invent something when you're there, you don't get the money. The company does. They got metal zip ties when they first came out. They weren't plastic. Alright. Put you there and put one in the front. Hey. Don't fall. Nice. Red zip ties. Not sure if I should put this on or not. I like that sticker on the front there. All these warnings. Warning. Always use an approved helmet. Never use on public roads. Ooh. Never carrying passengers. Never use with drugs or alcohol. Okay. I've done all those. I've worn it without a helmet. I've used it on public roads. I've never had a passenger on there because the thing's too tiny. Never used with drugs and alcohol. I've drank some wine and been on here before. I think I'm going to put that red on there. I think it matches good. it flows good with the rest of the red that's on here and the red seat. Right, guys? What do you think? I think it looks cool. Makes it look newer. I'm gonna put it on. Oh yeah, I gotta do the number plate. Not like I really need it, but hey, it came with it, why not? Too bad. Come here, boy. You guys are definitely getting red Loctite. Alright. Alright. There's some rubber grommets up in there. Maybe it'll come out. Red Loctite. Fifteen sixteenths. That works. Oh yeah, you can loosen up these screws right here. If the pressure's too tight in your forks. I did that on mine. So I watched the video, I was like, yeah, these forks are so tight. Not much bounce to them. Yep, not much bounce to them. So I backed off the, maybe backed them off counterclockwise. Seemed like it softened them up. Not like I really need this part. Yep, 2016, the 10th month, October. We'll get some more righty tatty, lefty loosey, right? Right on and left off. Dang. I realized I had all that to go. Man, that looks good. This looks like a Honda. Now we got the after. I like that red replacement fender. Looks good. And here's the back fender. Now it's actually got one. All right. Oh man, I'm dripping oil.